Today is the last day of July and I'm sitting down to film a Jane Austen July video on the very last day of July. That's how efficient I am. I love Jane Austen and I'm always very excited for Jane Austen July. But because I was busy this July, I didn't really get down to sit and film or read anything for Jane Austen July. I did, however, saw that I managed to still do two of the challenges for Jane Austen July 2024. The first one was watch a direct screen adaptation of a Jane Austen book. So I watched Pride and Prejudice again, starring Keira Knightley. I obviously love that movie, so I just was having a very low day and so I decided to rewatch it. And then another challenge which I ended up completing was watch a modern screen adaptation or retelling of a Jane Austen book. So I saw Death Comes to Pemberley. I've never seen that before and I saw it on Netflix and I really enjoyed it actually. I wasn't sure how I felt about the actors playing Elizabeth and Darcy, but I did really enjoy the other characters like Georgiana. The lady who was playing Elizabeth was wearing such tacky clothes for some reason, but otherwise the plot and the whole of it was really cool. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but I did really enjoy watching Death Comes to Pemberley. So I did somehow manage to finish two of the challenges for Jane Austen July. What I did do, which I really thought resonated with the whole Jane Austen July thing, but it's not part of a challenge, was visit Bath. And this was before July, but I haven't shown you guys what I did there. So I'm going to take you guys along with me as I explore Bath and the bookshops in Bath, the Jane Austen Centre in Bath. And yes, that is going to be the take for Jane Austen July from me. It took us about 3.5 hours to drive down to Bath from London, and that's mostly because of the traffic in London. And once we were in Bath, obviously we grabbed some food. We found some halal food there, which was really good, and then we had some coffee and cake. So we visited the Bath Abbey, then we went to the Royal Baths, which is baths from the Roman times in the city of Bath. Blah blah blah. So the first bookshop we went to was Persephone Books. The next bookshop which I went to was Mr. B's Emporium, and it was an unexpected find, but it was really cute and cozy bookstore and it had a very nice setup. It had a really good collection of books and they had like a reading nook. It was just so Bath, but so good. I also quickly popped into the Waterstones in Bath because why the heck not? Now I want to share one of the coolest bits from our trip to Bath, and that was our hotel. So it was a Georgian era house converted into like an Airbnb, and we stayed in this 16th century house, and the suite we stayed in was called the Jane Austen suite. It had paintings of Jane Austen, and the whole aesthetic of the place was just so Regency that I was absolutely in love with this place. The next day we went on a quick walk slash hike, whatever you want to call it, to Sham castle, and there we could see the whole city of Bath, and they had wooden like bench there which had a quotation from Jane Austen on it from I think Northanger Abbey, and it says, "I really believe I shall always be talking of Bath when I am home again. I do love it so very much." And that was so cool. And obviously we ended up going to a lot of locations which are used in films, and a few scenes from Persuasion was filmed on that what's that thing called, the circle. So we went to the circle to take some pictures, Jane Austen themed. We walked past Mary Shelley's house, and then we saw the Jane Austen Centre. And then we went to Toppings and Company, which is one of the most famous bookstores of Bath, and it was so cool. It had those wooden staircases which move, so you can go up and pick books, just like Beauty and the Beast has those shelves in there. So that was really cool. They had an amazing collection of books. Sorry, I keep looking down because I'm just looking at my clips from what I did in Bath. And yeah, so that's all the things we did in Bath, and then we drove back to London. But it was a perfect 2-day trip to Bath, which was very Jane Austen themed. I hope you guys enjoy this short video, and I will see you all in my next video very soon. Bye.